Good morning, everyone. This is Andrea Martin with Andrea Cans, and I have my handsome husband Kem here, and he's going to start on working to put corn away today. I'm going to go to work here in about 15 minutes, and I just wanted to show you what that looks like. So, Kem, do you want to get started and tell him what you're doing?
Well, this is a batch of corn that got dropped off on our front stoop while we was out camping. And the corn is fine, so I got to peel the husks off of it. Otherwise, I would just cut the ends off of it and leave the husks on and bag it that way. But Andrea loves corn on the cob, so I'm going to leave it on the cob. All I'm going to do is just take it off, take the silks out of it. I'm going to stack it up. I'm going to get about 6 of these, and then we're going to bag it, and I'll show you how to bag it. I've been watching the YouTube, just like all of you folks. That's beautiful corn. And I learned how to put away corn on the cob, because I'd never done it. I've always blanched it. They say you don't have to. I've always blanched it and cut it off the cob and put it in bags that way. But these are little ears. They're perfect for making little freezers. They'll be great for when Andrea says she would sure like to have some corn on the cob. Brings back the taste of summer. We got all kinds of different size ears here. I just need 6 of them to show you what we're doing. That's a beautiful ear there.
I would like to try to make corn jelly like I've read about.
Yeah.
It's even in my canning Bible. If we
I
get
had
more,
that before, but
well, you know, in the wintertime I get to the point where I need to do something, so I'll pull out the corn then and use them. Try them that way too, depending on how much we get. Ruh-roh.
run away corn. These are perfect little sizes for making little freezer bags. So, but the flavor is all there. They're small, they're beautiful.
And Mike thought about us. How sweet is that?
Yes.
If he happens to come by and I'm at work, will you please give him a jar of salsa for me to thank him for his...
Sure.
You wouldn't happen to have his cell phone number, would you?
No, I do not.
Why, we know where he lives.
Yeah, he just lives over across the way. Cute little ears. Take that little nubby off. All right, there's 6 little bags, right? 6 for the bags. Trim that little guy off so you don't poke your bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Maybe when you take your mom the tomatoes and corn today, maybe you can drop off some salsa for me. Would you do that for me?
If he's around, he's a busy guy.
I know he's a busy guy.
So I'm gonna put 6 ears in. I'm gonna go the biggest ones at the bottom. I watched this on the YouTubing. I thought, boy, that's a really neat way to put away corn. These are actually small enough. I might be able to fit a couple extra ones in there. Fit them across. If the husk hadn't been out in the sun for so long, I would have just left the husk on and just chopped the butts off.
He must
Just
have
an
dropped them off
extra-
Saturday.
An extra layer of frost protection, but this will be fine. Get one more smallie. That one right there. Little silks off. Cut the little butt off. Put him in the bag, and we can boil up some sweet corn in January and remember this fall and summer. Get this started.
You suppose we ought to vacuum seal that, or do you think it'll be just fine the way it is?
No, you don't have to.
I have time for one more bag if you want to do that before I go upstairs.
Bag of sweet corn.
And when I come down at 9 o'clock, I will finish recording you. How's that sound?
What have you done before that?
Well, you can show them the bag. So
Oh, okay.
I usually come down right around 9 to do what I have to do.
I'll just keep on keeping on. Little soaps don't bother me.
They don't bother
Generally,
me.
they cook off in the water.
My mother was always insistent that we girls remove every single silk off the corn before she would even let us bring it in the house for boiling. And to me, it doesn't make any difference.
No. Part of the corn. Part of the process. And when you have a friend that just drops it off, you don't worry about too awful much.
People just drop stuff off.
Around
don't they?
here, I've seen sweet corn as low as $4 a dozen. Average is $5 a dozen. Earlier this spring, when sweet corn was just starting to start, we purchased sweet corn at $6 a dozen. So
Tell them about the Johnston sweet corn outside of Galva, honey. How good it is, and the fact
yeah,
it's a baker's dozen in the whole 9 yards.
yep. They was $5 a dozen, just outside of town here. It's a serve your own honor system. They have a big truckload of corn sitting there, and the can sitting there. And what they want to charge, and they wanted $5 for a baker's dozen. Which, boy, that's great, you know. You pick out what yours you want, but corn is corn. You just reach in there and start grabbing it. But some people, oh no, I gotta have this here. I gotta have that here. You can't really tell until you shuck the corn what the corn looks like, because it's all wrapped up in a husk. But yeah, and they produce for the local store too. They'll take their stuff uptown
Hathaway's.
at Hathaway's, and they will sell it up there. It was when we knew they was selling now. He was selling up the Hathaway's for $2 for 6 ears, and I bought some because we wanted to grill out. Told Andrea, it's like, well, it's $2 for 6 ears, and I told her it was from the farm outside of town that I'd showed her where they grow sweet corn all the time. And she said that I had to go back out there and see if they had any more on the truck and pick some sweet corn up. So out I went, and that's when I found out it was $5 for a baker's dozen, so, which is a fair trade. So here I am, I'll just stack all this. This is my friend Mike Schmidt's corn here. Littler ears. I can tell the difference because Al Johnston's corn is like that one. So
It makes no difference to us.
it doesn't make no difference. Corn is corn. It tastes good. This is a nice, handleable piece of corn. So corn nutty. still tastes like corn. It's not the size of the corn, it's the flavor of the corn. It's like this one is not the prettiest here in the world, but it's still got corn. Has corn. It will eat. It doesn't care if it's pretty or ugly or what, it'll eat. There's 5 across. I'm gonna get 7 on each bag because they're not quite the same size. Chop him off right there. This is a little kid size.
Yeah. This corn doesn't look wormy at all. It's nice corn.
Chop off that nubble.
Although they wormy ears of corn, they usually are worms at the top. You just break that off.
Chop them off.
Yeah,
Yep,
just
there's
fine.
the green right there. Here, I'll just chop that one. And this is freezer bagging corn on the cob.
All right, you guys, I'm going to go to work, and Kim's going to finish this off. And when I come down at 9 to have a men's school break, we'll resume and show you what it all looks like. Talk to you in a few minutes.
Bye.
Hey, you guys, we're back. It's about 9 o'clock here in Galva, Illinois. I came down for a little ladies' break, and Kim, do you want to show everybody what your progress has been this morning?
Yeah, we got 5 bags frozen sweet corn to be frozen, which equivalates to 5 wonderful wintertime meals. Like if I want to make a barbecue on the 1st of January, which I normally do, make something for New Year's Day, we'll have sweet corn to go with it.
We've had some warm Christmases here lately.
And this is an update on Andrea's vanilla extract. Believe it or not, it takes a long time. But this is what, 2 months into it? And you just shake it up.
You want to tell them about adding more beans?
I did. I added more beans to it. It takes more than 2 beans to do this. It takes about 6 beans per little jar to start actually extracting the vanilla. And from what I've done on researching as far as this goes, you can start using it up in about 6 months. It takes a long time. And for the best results is you want to wait about 1.5 years, which this by that time will get really, really dark, about the color of the vanilla bean itself.
Have you sniffed it yet?
No. I'm sure it still smells like alcohol, but
Let's have a whiff.
it's vanilla flavored vodka is what it is. Oh no, that smells pretty good.
Does
Did you
it?
like the smell?
I will when I'm done recording you, honey. I've got to go back up to
It
work.
actually smells pretty good. That would taste delightful in a cocktail. Or
I'm thinking
in a
cookies.
sugar cookie someday.
That would be more my preference, but sure.
So, yeah. Which we have vanilla on the shelf. So by the time these are done, they will be ready to go. And you can recycle the beans. You can get more beans. Say we'll add one to the other and we'll start another one. And you can keep adding back and forth with it. Add more beans, add a little more vodka. But once you get them where they're essentially done, you can add a couple more beans to it and add a little more vodka, and you can use the done just about that quickly. And when you're baking, yes, this is alcohol. The alcohol goes away. I mean, the smell of the vanilla is unbelievable there. I couldn't believe how strong it was going to be. But vanilla extract update, they're going fairly well. I got another week of shake them every day, and then we'll put them away. And then you do it about once every 2 weeks for 3 months. And then you're pretty much done. You just put it away and let them just sit and extract and become vanilla extract. But we have 5 bags of 5 different sweet corn meals for Miss Andrea and I to enjoy this winter. We get some more sweet corn. We'll probably eat a couple more ears if we get some more. If not, then we'll just freeze it up too. If not, then at least we have a little taste of summer left behind in our freezer, and this will go out in our storage freezer, and because I have room in one of them right now that I can put this away in and take care of that. And when she's ready for some sweet corn on a certain day, we'll make a nice meal and we'll have some sweet corn. I'm sure those will come back to you on an Andrea Cans and Cooks episode. So as far as we're going right now, everybody, you have a great day. Looks like we might get some storms later today, but this is the way we're playing the game today. She'll be back. I've got some cucumbers to take care of.
Get my lunch hour.
We're gonna make hamburger slices, and I have a really cool little slicer that you guys will just think is pretty great because it won't take me long to make those either. So